World Trade Organization is the only global international organization dealing with the rules of trade between nations. The goal of the organization is to help producers of goods and services, exporters and importers to conduct their business. Fundamental goals of the WTO are sustainability of the development, the protection and the preservation of the environment. Trade and environment is not a new issue. The link between trade and environmental protection was recognized as early as 1970. Between 1971 and 1991, environmental policies began to have an increasing impact on trade, and with the increasing trade flows, the effects of trade on the environment had also become more widespread. This led to a number of discussions. The first time the WTO discussed the issues concerning the environment was during the Tokyo round in the 80s. Participants took up the question of the degree to which environmental measures such as regulation and standards could form obstacles to trade. Then, in the 90s, there was the Uruguay round, where developing countries expressed their concern about some imported products. The problem here were concerning environmental hazards, health and safety issues. But no good decision could have been made because of the lack of information. Because of that, the GATT ministerial meeting organized a group of experts to examine the harm of trade to the human or animal life and health, or the harm to the environment itself. WTO allows countries to impose measures to protect their environment through rules and enforcement mechanisms, but also through ongoing efforts under the Doha Development Agenda. In 2001, Doha members agreed on a greater market opening in environmental goods and services. This facilitates that countries have a better access to these goods and technology so that they can build up a more sustainable infrastructure with alternative energies. A big concern is that those regulations do not seem to have solved this problem. In fact, even nowadays we have a big issue of overfishing, deforestation or desertification. So let's now turn around to the current most painful issue, which is the tuna-dolphin case. The tuna-dolphin disputes are cases involving United States embargoes on tuna imported from Mexico and other countries. These countries use purseine fishing methods, which have resulted in a high number of dolphin kills. This kind of tuna fishing has been a preferred technology for many parts of the world over the last 3 decades. The concept is that, once the school of fish is located, the fishing boat encircles it and deploys a net around the perimeter to capture the fish. But the problem with this type of fishing is the indirect killing of many dolphins, due to the tendency of these dolphins to swim above tunas. Since the 1950s, there have been approximately 6 million dolphin kills. The first embargo on United States tuna imports started in 1990 for products coming from Mexico. It was based on the Marine Mammal Protection Act of 1972. It banned the importation of fish, which have been caught with fishing technologies, resulting in the killing of ocean mammals in excess of the United States standards. In response to this embargo, Mexico brought the complaint through the GATT Dispute Resolution System and the WTO Committee. They based themselves on the process and production methods debate, arguing that the process used to catch the tuna is not important as long as the product is the same. The United States lost the battle because this embargo was considered to lead in a technical disadvantage for developing countries and was discriminating against same products based on their production methods.